You would think that when Hair by Jay released that video, that Shane and Ryland would have called Trish, because Shane and Ryland both have said in many videos that Trish was their best friend. Trish was a good friend. Both have said that, not just Shane. Y'all got to quit trying to separate Ryland because he said it too. Shane and Ryland both have said, Trish is my friend. Trish is a good friend. Trish is my best friend. I'm with my best friend Trish. We're going to spend the day living each other's lives. So you would think when the Hair by Jay video came out that they would call Trish. Hey, friend. Hey, I hope you're okay. I know we haven't talked much lately, but I'm still here for you. Are you okay? Do you need someone to talk to? Do you want to come over and talk? But with Shane and Ryland, it's, if you'll come be on camera and be on my podcast and let me video you so I can make views off of it, then yeah, you can come talk. Otherwise, it's about me and my anxiety, my crippling anxiety, how the world is just against me. That's how Shane and Ryland are. Everything is about them. And if they can't profit off of it or off of you, you're not going to have a part in their life. Look how they treat Morgan, y'all. Have y'all never noticed how their circle of friends deletes one, adds one, deletes one, adds one? You ever notice that? One disappears, another one pops up. But as each new member pops up, they're more famous and more famous. And the last one is gone. Shane can do all these videos on trying to see if someone is a sociopath, but Shane is the sociopath. Shane, if you go back to his Jake Paul series, was going to trick Jake Paul into thinking that Katie Morton was his producer, so she could secretly analyze Jake's behavior and then run in the bedroom and tell Shane what she thought about Jake's behavior after analyzing him. Because, Katie has a master's in psychology. She's supposed to be a professional. Yeah, Shane did that. And Ryland was right behind him, backing him up. It's scary to know that so many people look up to these people. These are true narcissists. They want to call out other people for their disorders. They need to take a look in the mirror. And I'm talking about both of them, not just Shane. I have seen a tremendous change in Ryland too. Y'all can come for me if you want to, but I'm just telling the truth. You know damn well you've seen it too. There has been a dramatic change in Shane and Ryland, both their behaviors. It has went from being the humblest of videos, I'm talking about Ryland, the humblest, to my Gucci slippers, my Gucci out cup, my Jeffree Star glasses, my Gucci shirt. I'm all my Gucci pants, my Gucci shirt, my Gucci everything. My G-Wagon. Get my cat a G-Wagon. I'm hanging out with Jeffree Star. The only time Ryland, everything he does is about a famous person. I got Trishapaytas' car today. I've got Trishapaytas' this and that. I've got Jeffree Star's this and that. Everything is about a famous person now with Ryland. And I don't like it because Ryland actually had a good start. Ryland had the best start that a YouTuber could have. I loved Ryland's sister Morgan, and I really hope that Morgan isn't in the middle of this either. Ooh. I don't know where this is going to go, guys. I really don't know.
Not knowing there's an issue. So many people are like, my issue, and I told Shane when he did contact me on Saturday, he only contacted me after I started mentioning him and Ryland like that. He did not call me after my initial J video that I was upset and distraught about. He didn't care. He didn't give a fuck about just checking him.
See? Now she's got the phone logs. She's got the text. Now, again, for the 100th time, I'm not a Trisha stan. But you have to admit, Trisha, if you call her out, she will come out with the facts. And if she starts busting out text and phone logs, y'all gonna see she's telling the truth. I'm telling you, she's not all dressed up and dolled up. She's coming real. She's not trying to be all glam and makeup and all that. You can see she is clearly frustrated and stressing and really hurt because she considers herself the desperate friend, the third wheel, the one that nobody wants to hang out with when the fun people are around. You know, when Jeffrey and all the rest of them are around, Trisha's thrown to the side. But then when Shane and Ryland can't get Jeffrey or whoever else, then they want Trisha. You know how that is? I know how that is. I've been that friend. I've been the friend that nobody wanted to hang out with until they needed something. It sucks. And it hurts. And no, she's no saint. I never said she was. But y'all have let Shane get away with too much shit. Y'all have let him rule this platform for a long time with his racist ass comments. Jeffree Star too, all because he makes some makeup. He makes some damn good makeup. Y'all gonna let him talk the shit he talks too and intimidate smaller creators, just like Hair by Jay, Cole Carrington. Y'all let these people intimidate and run this platform. I'm talking about YouTube. And some of the stands are bad for it too. They'll defend these people that they've never met a day in their life. Well, Cole couldn't have done that. He wouldn't have done that. You don't know what he's done because you don't know him. You don't know Trish. You don't know Shane. You don't know Jeffrey. All you know is what they show and tell you. So you can't put it past these people. And now that one of their own is being weaned out and turned on, a whole mess has occurred. But have you noticed that circle of friends getting smaller and smaller? Drew weaned out. Garrett weaned out. Morgan was weaned out a few times and came back. You know, her and Ryland had several, you could tell they were having arguments. There's something that's going on between Ryland and Morgan. I don't know if it's just because they're siblings and they argue or what, but you can feel the tension between those two a lot of times. Anytime I watch their videos, whether Shane's there or not, I can feel the tension between Morgan and Ryland. You know you can too. You can, even when they try to pretend like everything's okay and they're brother and sister and they're happy, you can still cut the tension with a knife. I don't know what that's about, but you can tell it. And I hate that everybody's turned on Trish. I hate that Trish is being thrown out like trash because Jeffrey's my new friend. Jeffrey's the cool new toy that we got for Christmas. You know that's how it is. That's how it goes. People get something new. They don't want what they had before. But let me tell you something. Trisha is letting a lot of stuff out the bag, and she has already said that Shane and Ryland said they have to slowly distance themselves from Jeffrey because Jeffrey's scary. Jeffrey's this, Jeffrey's that. Then Shane turns around and Ryland, and they have him on the podcast after telling Trisha they were going to slowly distance themselves because of how bad he is. Now, if Trisha comes out and proves that, that's going to put some tension between Jeffrey, Shane, and Ryland. Now, if that happens, you probably will see some stuff come out the woodworks because you know how Jeffree Star gets when he turns on somebody. He gets nasty. And Jeffrey turns on Shane and Ryland, and you know it's going to happen one day. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody, but you know the drama. And Trish is already planting the seeds of, you know, what's been going on. And if she ever starts showing text proving that Shane said that about Jeffrey behind his back, because you know, Jeffrey knows Shane talks shit behind his back because Shane talks shit behind everybody's back. I just proved it in my last video. He talked shit about Eugenia. Then he did a documentary with Eugenia showing people bullying her after he himself bullied her. Shane's talked shit about Trisha behind her back. A whole bunch of stuff's going to be coming out, y'all. I'm telling you, it's going to be coming out. It's going to get messier than this. Watch and see. But you got to give Trish one thing. She didn't come, you know, glammed up and nothing. She's being real. And it's sad.
That he cared after I started mentioning Shane and Ryland on the TikTok.
So they didn't care until after she was talking about it in TikTok. They never checked on her. They didn't give her a call, say, hey, friend, how are you? Is there anything I can do to help you? It sucks.